Hello, welcome back. I'm Sonia, and guess what? I am so excited. John's here again. Yay! It's been so long. He hasn't been here in months because he's been busy with college. But today we are making our famous ham. And when do we make it, John?
Christmas.
Christmas. And what did you ask for this year? He's like, I don't care what I get for Christmas, what gifts I want, but what I want.
I want a ham.
That's right, because it wouldn't be Christmas without a ham. It's like, you know, he has his own job now, he's in college, so there's only one thing on his mind, and he wants a Christmas ham from our house. And actually, he knows how to make the ham. I just gotta buy the meat. So, yep. John is here today, and he's gonna show us how to make an easy, obviously delicious, or he wouldn't ask for it as a gift, Christmas ham. Or if you're watching another time, maybe you want it for a special event, because usually, you know, we don't just make ham for no reason. But anyways, here we go. John's gonna teach us how it is easy, delicious. Anybody can do it, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
All right, so the first thing you're gonna wanna do is take the bag off. It's not a cook-in bag, so be careful about that. When you're taking it out, make sure you're careful. There's gonna be a lot of juice, and make sure you check the bottom for that little popper. First thing you wanna do is trim all the fat off and just take everything you can. You don't have to do this part, but it's a little too fatty for my taste, so I just try to cut off as much as I can while doing it. While you're down there, make sure that that plastic popper isn't on the bottom, and make sure that it is a bone-in ham, because I think personally it does make a huge difference versus bone-in and not bone-in. Next thing you're gonna wanna do is cut a spiral all the way along it. You're gonna try to go from 45 to the bottom all the way up to the top. You're gonna try to do a spiral in one direction, and then after that, you're gonna wanna come back down. Be careful with this coming back down. It does kind of hurt your wrist if you don't do it right. Be very, cautious with your blade. If you are pulling it toward you, be careful you don't accidentally cut yourself. Make sure your fingers are out of the way as you pull it down. It is better to use a much sharper knife for this, or a paring knife. Just make sure it's sharp. Next thing you want to do is take your brown sugar and liberally add as much as you can. Try to get it into the cracks and crevices that you just created by making those scores across.
And it's a light brown sugar.
Yep, it is a light brown sugar.
Put a lot on, liberally.
Yes. Next thing you're going to do is add some pineapple slices to it. We use Dole because we just think it comes out better and it tastes better than other brands. But you could use any brand that you'd like. You need to make sure that you are just trying to make as beautiful as a pattern as you can the whole way around. Trying to make sure that as you put those circles on, that you're leaving some space in between for the cloves to come. The next thing you're going to want to do after you add all of them on is we're going to move on to our Merriccino cherries. You're going to want to buy stemless and pitted maraschino cherries. You can get some that do have the stems on them. You just want to make sure you get the stems off and they are pitted. You're going to want to stick them on in the center of those slices, making sure they look as pretty as possible while also leaving some space. The next thing you're going to want to do is get your whole cloves, and you're going to want to stick those in between the cracks in those slits that we just made. All of those spirals that we just made are little entries for those cloves to go. Here's a little close-up showing them how they should look, and you want to make sure that you get whole cloves. Whole cloves are better. The next thing you want to do is go back to your brown sugar that we had earlier, and again lather as much as we can on there because it just adds that extra flavor, and in the end it just looks way better.
It tastes better.
Oh yeah, it tastes way better.
And then we are going to move it when we are done with this to a little oven rack, and we're going to set our oven to 325 and put some foil on it so it doesn't brown until the end. And it takes about 20 minutes per pound. Ours took like, I don't know, 4.5 hours total, and about the last 45 minutes you want to take off your foil so it can brown, and then it is going to look gorgeous just like this. So we just want to remind you, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to our channel, because about 70% of you are not subscribed. Why? I don't know. And we have a lot of fun videos coming. Thank you, John, for being with us today.
Thanks for inviting me.
Yes, we'll be back maybe for another fun video, and we wish you a happy holidays, and we will see you probably before the end of the week with something really fun. Okay, see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.